What's up, everybody? My name is Mike, and welcome to an updated video on my Diary of Wimpy Kid book collection. Now, I did a video like this back in 2019, back last year, and a lot has changed. I have more books, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I just have more books. And another thing about that video, it's like halfway through the video when I got to Hard Luck. I don't know, maybe it was later than that. The video just stops abruptly. Now, I'm probably going to take down the old video and replace it with this new one. And yeah. So, without further ado, let's just get started. First up is the original Diary of Wimpy Kid. This is the original book from 2007. A novel and cartoons. This is about, like, Greg's adventures in middle school. Yeah. Yeah, this is, like, Greg's experiences with middle school and crap. Pretty good book. It's the original, so, yeah, gotta give it credit. You know? Next up is Logic Rules, which spawned one of the best movies ever. If you haven't watched Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Logic Rules, then you better get on that, because it's actually a pretty good movie, along with the other three. This is about Greg and his relationship with his brother. From 2010, I think. Just gonna flip through the pages real quick. 2008, not 2010. Why did I think this was 2010? I'm dumb. Anyways, Logic Rules is a pretty good book. Next up is The Last Straw from 2009. This is... Hold on, let me just show you the spine in the back real quick. Oh yeah, P.S. This Logic Rules was the first one that had the reviews. See? Anyways, getting back to The Last Straw. This book is about, let me see here. Greg and his relationship with his dad. That's pretty much it. So it's kind of like a reused concept from Logic Rules. And surprisingly, this is actually the plot of the Dog Days, the movie. And speaking of which is the next book. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Dog Days. This is about Greg's summer vacation. This is a hand-me-down from my friend. I think I traded my friend a bag of cookies for this book. And keep in mind, this was in 4th grade, and this book has a lot of wear and tear. And a lot of abuse. This is from 2010. No, 2009, I think. Hopefully I got that right. I know this one's from 2010, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Ugly Truth. This book is about Greg and his, like... God, how do I say this? It's like Greg and his relationship with Rally, and how he has to like grow up and crap. I mean, this is a pretty good book. Yep, still got the reviews. Pretty good book. Pretty cool. Next up is the book that has a lot of abuse. Cabin Fever. This is about like Greg getting trapped inside his house for the winter. As you can see, this book has been through a lot of damage. The front cover got like ripped off, so I had to tape that back. And since this was yet again another hand-me-down for my friend, he let his brother get onto this, and he like colored in like every single part of this book. So one day I'm gonna get a replacement copy for this book, but I don't know when. So yeah. I'm not even going to say what year they're from anymore. I don't feel like going through the effort. Next up is Hard Luck. Now you might be wondering, Mike, you skipped Third Wheel. No, I didn't skip Third Wheel. Well, technically I did skip Third Wheel, but I have literally no idea where that book is. And yeah, one day I'm gonna get another copy of that book, and it'll probably be in a future video. But for now, we're gonna have to skip the Hard Luck. This is about like. Hold on, let me show you the back. This is about, like, Greg on a loop. God, Jesus Christ. I think Hard Luck is about, like, Greg in a hurry to grow up. But this one is about Roderick. I keep saying Roderick. This is about Greg and Rally's relationship. So, yep, good book. Next up is one of my favorite books, The Long Haul. Not the freaking movie, not the terrible movie. This book. I'm talking about the book. The book is pretty good. I like this book a lot. This is about Greg going on a road trip. And I like this book because I just think it's awesome. And yeah, I'm not talking about the crappy movie that I have a book of that we'll get to later. I'm talking about the book. Don't get me wrong. The book is fantastic. If you haven't read this book, then go read it. I like this book a lot. Next up is Diary of Wimpy Kid Old School. Yep, pretty good book. This is about like Greg having to give up his electronics and live life like people would in like 1990. Basically about Greg having to go old school. And it's a good book. I don't like the beginning of it that much, but I really do like when they went to Hardscrabble Farms. I like that part a lot. And that's pretty good. Next up is Double Down that I actually pre-ordered. And this is not the original copy. This is not my original copy of Double Down. The one that I pre-ordered came with a cheat. No, it didn't. I pre-ordered this book, and before this book came, it came with like a little preview and a sticky little cheese thing. But anyways, yeah, this is Double Down. Pretty bad book. I mean, it's not one of my favorites. One PS is the last one with the reviews. But yeah, this is actually a pretty bad book. It's not that good at all. This is about like Greg making a movie, and it's not a good book. I don't recommend this book. I only have it for collection purposes. It's not a good book. Unfortunately, I had to say that. Next up is The Getaway. Sorry about that. Next up is The Getaway, which is a reused concept of The Long Haul, but this time they're traveling on plane. Now, this book is also pretty good. And you see, this is the first book that shows like all the books and says collect them all. Read them all, not collect them all. This is about, again, Greg going on a road trip, but Greg getting out of town and goes to like an island. So yeah, pretty good book. Next up is The Meltdown. Look at that cool cover. The Meltdown. So this one I think has the best cover. Actually, no, this doesn't have the best cover, but it has one of the better ones. I just like how it looks. Spine and back. This is about when snow shuts down, Greg Heffley Middle School. See, this is basically like when it snows and then Greg's friends from middle school, Greg's neighborhood turns into like a war field, I think. Alright, this one, next up is Wrecking Ball, book number 14. This one I think has one of the better covers, because it looks like it's made of rock. And this is about like Greg's house falling apart. And it's like Greg's house like falls apart, and they're probably gonna have to move out. Not gonna spoil it. Gonna have to read it if you want to know if their house makes it out alive or something. And now a book I got just yesterday, The Deep End. Now, just like Getaway and Long Haul, this is yet another road trip book. I know, road trip, ooh. But this one I think has the best cover. Just look at it. It looks like it's like submerged underwater. I just love this cover so much. But it's a disappointment. It's another road trip book. I mean, come on, we have 3 of them. We don't need another one. So yeah, Greg Heffley hits the road on a cross country camping trip, and then things get all bad. You think things get all bad. It's been done to death like 5 million times. So yeah, very disappointed with this book. I finished it today. Very disappointed. I thought I got that on Christmas yesterday. Now that's it for the mainline books, but we're not done yet. We still got the extras, which is only 6 of them, so this should be pretty good. Wait, yeah, 6. Next, first up is Diary of Wimpy Kid Special Cheesiest Edition. This is basically just Diary of Wimpy Kid 1, but printed on different paper. So yeah, you might be thinking, why have this book when you have the first one? It's kind of pointless. Well, I only have it for collection purposes. And by different, this is like the only difference. You see, this is yellow now. It's supposed to cement cheese. And here's you see all the lines are blue. That's literally the only thing about this book. It's just Diary of Wimpy Kid 1 printed on different paper. Only have it for collection purposes. Put it over there. next is the Wimpy Kid Do-It-Yourself book. Now, this is I'm planning on getting the original version for collection purposes. So yeah, this is the new one. This one is really cool. I don't like all the activities on it. It's actually a really great book. It's just like an activity book, which includes like color comics and activities, and yeah, and at the end you can create your own journal. By that I mean, like, you see like this blank page, you can draw whatever you want in it. You can draw like your life, or you can keep a daily journal. So this is a really good book. I love this book a lot. Next up is the Wimpy Kid Movie Diary. It now includes the new movie Roger Rules. Now, so yeah, this is the second edition of the Wimpy Kid Movie Diary. This is the making of Diary of Wimpy Kid 1 and Diary of Wimpy Kid 2. Now the book I'm going to show next is the exact same book, but includes a different movie. Includes like all the movies. I only have it for collection purposes, and it's like you get to like go behind the scenes of the making of Diary of Wimpy Kid 1 and 2, and it includes like screenshots from the movie and exclusive behind the scenes photos. So yeah, this is a pretty good book. Now we're getting to the end here with Diary of Wimpy Kid, the movie diary, just the complete bundle. Now because I have this book, this book I should not really have, because it includes the making of Diary of Wimpy Kid 1, Dog Days, Roger Rules, and Dog Days. So I guess having the other book is completely pointless, but I'm having it for collection purposes. It includes just a lot more, and yeah. Oh, my back's so stiff. Next up is the Wimpy Kid Movie Diary, the next chapter. This is the making of that crappy fourth movie, The Long Haul. Again, I only have it for collection purposes. I don't like The Long Haul or anything. It's a god-awful movie. But I have this book for collection purposes. Now, last book in my collection is Diary of an Awesome Friendly Kid, Raleigh Jefferson's Journal. Now, this is a spin-off of Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and there's actually a second one that's out, but I don't have the second one at the moment, so one day. So this is basically just Diary of Wimpy Kid, but in Raleigh's perspective. So yeah, that does it for my Diary of a Wimpy Kid book collection. I hope you all enjoyed, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!